Thomas with Special Event Sales, and today we're going to show you our heavy-duty pop-up tents. This is an aluminum frame tent with cast corners. It's a 3 meter by 3 meter or 10 feet by 10 feet. And here we have the frame, and over here on the table we have our top, and we have one wall just to demonstrate. When you get your tent, there's going to be a pouch on the side of the cover bag. Inside this pouch, you will have 4 ropes. You will have 8 stakes. These are all in here. And a copy of the setup instructions right here. So for indoor setup here, we don't need the stakes or the ropes, but just wanted to let you know where they're located. I'm going to get my assistant Steve to come and give me a hand here. Hey Steve! Okay, first of all we take off the top, the cover off the frame. We'll set this to one side. Now we're going to expand this frame about 50%. So we'll each take a corner and roughly about there. You'll notice that this is an aluminum frame. It's a heavy-duty hexagonal frame. We have Velcro in the corners, and then we have our center pole here. This center pole is spring-loaded, so as the tent expands, this will go up, but with the spring, it just keeps a constant pressure on the tent top. So now we're going to lay the top over the frame. Inside here, there's the Velcro in the corner. You'll see the rivets here as well. This needs to just fit snugly over the corner here and attach the Velcro. We want to make sure that our center of our tent, this crisscross here, is right on top of the spring-loaded pole. So now we're both going to go at diagonally and expand the tent frame. So we want to lift up till we hear a click. That means that this bracket has interlocked with the leg. You'll notice that the top has bunched up a little bit here. So what we're going to do is just pull it back down so it's nice and smooth. Steve's much faster than me. He's done the other 2 sides. So Steve is going to show us how to attach the Velcro here, close-up detail. Very simple. This is something you always want to undo and put back before you disassemble the frame. So at this point, we're going to raise up the tent. What we do to do this is pull the pin and lift up. Do not stand on the legs. And we want to show 4 holes. So now our frame is set up. These are very strong, these frames. In fact, you can actually swing off them. They're so strong. So now we're going to set up a wall. We do this, there's Velcro at the top and Velcro on the edge here. Simply line up the 2 and attach. And then at the corners, there's more Velcro tabs here. Just simply wrap them around the legs. And we're pretty much done. If you're joining multiple walls, there's zippers on the edges. So if I have another wall here, we can attach with a zipper to get a nice seal on it. There is options for weighting the tents. Probably the best option is a cast iron weight. This weighs 15 kilos, so a little over 30 pounds. And this will just nicely sit over this leg to provide stability when you're operating in windy conditions. And you can stack multiple weights for extra security if you need to. We do have another option. I'm just going to get it here, which is a sandbag. So the sandbags just come empty. You got to supply your own sand. They will wrap around the legs and then just simply attach with Velcro. Again, it's another cost-effective method of anchoring down the tent. These will weigh about 30 pounds when they're filled with sand. So we can also do custom printed tops and walls. Here's an example of a custom printed wall with our logo on it. All you have to do is give us a vector image and we can duplicate that onto any color top or wall. Okay, so now we're going to disassemble the tent or retract it. So I'm going to take off the weights and Steve is going to take off the wall. So now that's the wall removed. We are ready to lower the tent. This is a point where you pretty much want to gently let it down. You can lift up the leg with the pin pulled and just gently set it down all the way. The pin should lock in the lowermost position. So again, we'll do this. It's locked. Set her down. Now we're going to remove the Velcro on the inside of the frames. At this point, just curl up the corner of the tent here a little bit, lift it up, and pull the pin. And just let it down a little bit. We want all four of these to be done together. So now, again, we're going to operate diagonally. We're going to push down and push in. You'll notice that we've left the top on. It's perfectly fine to leave the top on for normal storage. The only caveat on that is make sure it's dry when you're putting it away. Otherwise it may mold over time. Now we're just going to put the bag over top again. And you'll notice that it's been two of us doing this together. One person can do it, but it is much easier if you have two people to help set up and tear down these tents. Thank you very much for watching.